I have done something truly terrible. It was a moment of weakness. I was feeling vulnerable, man. I did something that I can't go back from. At my lowest point, the lowest of lows, I decided to watch the Berserk anime. But it gets worse. It was actually pretty fire. Now, here's the problem with this, okay? Because I feel a range of emotions towards this anime adaptation of Berserk. I started the first episode and my immediate thought was, this about the ugliest show I have ever seen in my life.
Don't get so high and mighty, you little shit stain. After all the crap you just spouted, you thought you'd leave here alive?
Truly, the CG is aggressive. But here's the problem. Here's what has me like enjoying myself while I'm watching this, while simultaneously being angry as fuck. The writing is fire. The story, fire. What you're seeing on screen, like what's actually happening in front of you, is fire. The problem is, it looks like dog shit.
In an instant, those irreplaceable to me were gone. You cower behind war instead of facing yourself. You're an unsheathed sword with a damaged blade. Now you're dealing in vengeance and blood debts, running away from your problems to do battle, to fester in your own hatred.
That's what's got me angry, because it's like, this is like certain action sequences, I think, look really cool because of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's happening is cool. Guts slicing through like 20 people at once, fire. The way they animate it is fire, but the way it looks is just terrible, bro. Let me give you the timeline real quick. How did I end up here? Pre-COVID, I watched 3 movies. 3 particular movies, 3 Berserk movies. They cover the Golden Age arc. These movies are some gas, bro. Again, they have CG. I'd say there's a lot more like hand-drawn animation in those movies, especially as they progress, than this show. But it still suffers from it, right? But it's fire. It's really interesting. I watched those 3 movies. I got to the end of the 3rd one, and it kind of ends on a cliffhanger, if you will. I was halfway through the 3rd one, and I was like, damn, bro, this don't seem like it's gonna have an ending. I got like 20 minutes left. How much can happen in those 20 minutes? Little did I know I got to the end and there's more. But the only way to experience more is through this. So I said, hell no. I've heard about this. I know it looks terrible. I'm just not gonna do it, right? I'd rather just wait till a proper anime adaptation comes out. Fast forward to now, like 2 years later. Still ain't no anime adaptation. Not even an announcement. Okay, we got rumors. What's something to do with the rumor, bro? That don't help me now. So some weeks ago, I was just feeling like this itch. I was like, I need Berserk, bro. I just want to know where this goes. I don't remember what I was thinking about it, but I was like, I need something. I came this close to reading, bro. I'm sick, but I thankfully I steered away from that, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch the anime. I'm gonna watch the first episode, maybe in the background, like, you know, I'm not gonna be too deep into it because I know this don't look great. I kind of just want to see what happens, right? And then I start the first episode, and I don't know if it's because I was fiending for it, but I swear within the first like 5 to 10 minutes, I was hooked. And then, you know, it's got 2 seasons. I finished both seasons in I think 2 days. And I love it. I genuinely enjoyed watching this. Now, that's only like, You got to get past how it looks. What can save it is what other aspects of the show excel, and do they carry? And I think in this particular case, the writing carries, and again, what you see carries. It doesn't look the greatest, but what's happening is still really cool. It's enough for me to where I could get past how it looks.
How can he possibly be so calm? At the 11th hour, he still speaks of survival as though it's a given. Why does his voice resonate so strongly within me?
Now, with that being said, though, I would still much rather this look fire and also like all those other things still be fire, right? So we got some rumors. There is the potentiality of the guy or the team who does Castlevania is willing to do Berserk. This man said, and I quote, "I'm down, but ain't nobody hit me up yet." And then I think some time ago, Netflix purchased like Dark Horse Comics or some shit, and that's affiliated with Berserk, so people think that means that like Berserk is possibly coming. And then, you know, COVID hits, screws everything up. So I don't know if I necessarily believe we are getting Berserk anytime soon. It would be fire if like this year something got announced, or maybe next year, but even if it gets announced, we still might be a bit of ways off. Now, here's what I'm kind of scared of. What if we get a proper animated Berserk adaptation that looks like Castlevania, right? That looks beautiful, looks immaculate, but like they fumble the other parts. Now, I don't know how much of that is like they just took what was in the books or whatever and just adapted it properly. And really, this is just me preparing myself. Honestly, the whole point of this video, just me kind of talking about this. It's obviously 2021 and I'm watching this. It came out in 2016. The second season ends with sort of a potential that they'd have a third season. And honestly, even though I want to see more, if there is someone else doing a better looking adaptation, I would rather just reset, start over, let them handle it, and never see more of this. And yeah, I kind of just wanted to share my thoughts. This was like an emotional like thing that I just felt like I needed to talk to somebody about. I think Berserk, just even watching the Golden Age arc, the potential for the story and sort of even like what the story does in and of itself, kind of put Berserk like in my top 10, but maybe at the bottom, right? Just because it was like kind of based on movies. But now watching this, I don't know where it's at the top 10, but it's higher, bro. I love this world. It's dark, it's fucked up, like it kind of makes you uncomfortable, but that just kind of keeps you watching, you know? And there's a lot of aspects, there's a lot of characters that are really cool. And yeah, this shit was lit. I don't know if this is a review. It is a review, okay? 10 out of 10. And I don't care how shitty something looks. Anime is always better than manga, bro. I don't care. There is no scenario where reading this, in my opinion, would be better than watching it. Let me know down below, what do you think of Berserk? How do you feel about those rumors? Are you ready? Do you want a Berserk adaptation? How you feel about the Castlevania people maybe doing it? And yeah, let me know. I'm gonna go now.